What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy, it's your pal Spaz Phoenix of YWC Reality Check. Welcome to May. It's May 1st. It is the fan interaction for the month of May. And it's a very, very simple question, as most of the fan interaction questions are, I know. But we recently had the WWE revamp the King of the Ring concept. Now, was it a very, very downplayed version of the King of the Ring that we came to know and love years ago? Absolutely. Preliminary matches on Raw, finals were the next night. Not very much of a continuing story going on there, but it was a good start. It was, I don't know, I guess to wet our whistle for what could happen in the future, and wet our whistle for what I'm going to ask you guys tonight. One of the biggest complaints throughout the year, one of the pay-per-views that is losing the most meaning in the WWE right now is the Survivor Series, is it not? I went to Survivor Series 2013 in Boston with my good friend and former co-host Steffi Sunshine. It was a good-ass time now, albeit the main event was Randy Orton versus Big Show. It was rather lackluster, and the focus was definitely not on the theme of the show, which is the big complaint. We used to have, you know, every match used to follow the Survivor Series formula. That's what it was. That's what the whole night was. Then you got interspersed with other things, title matches, divas matches, tag team title matches, etc. And then you get to the point where basically there's one Survivor Series match, and that's the only reason we call it the Survivor Series. And sometimes that's not even the main event. So the idea has been watered down to the point of obscurity. Now, take Survivor Series at its core, when it was at its hype, when it was at its definitive state, when all the matches were Survivor Series matches. It was fun. It was something to look forward to, I'm not going to lie. But what did we gain from it? If a team beat another team entirely, the other team looked like jobbers because they didn't even get 1 point in. If one guy beat an entire other team, he looked like a fucking superstar. But there was another match coming on that was going to be the same thing, and another match coming on that was going to be the same thing, and another match coming on that was going to be the same thing. So in the end, you had a couple of groups, or a couple of guys, or a couple of pairs, or so on and so forth, that could all say, hey, we did something at Survivor Series that's not going to mean a bit of a damn going forward. Whereas you take something like the King of the Ring, a lot of the members of the King of the Ring get multiple exposure in one night. A lot of them get a really nice, long, played-out story to play with. And you do have a definitive winner of the night. As I said, the King of the Ring that we just had took place over 2 nights, and Wade Barrett won, and it's fine, and it's wonderful. And basically, it's like saying he won a tournament on Raw. What I am saying is I would like the King of the Ring to replace Survivor Series. But, and here's the caveat, and this is where it becomes a 2-part question. King of the Ring is great, but much like Survivor Series, you become King of the Ring for one night. You can say, even back when they did it once a year, you could say you were the King of the Ring for a year. Big whoop-de-fucking-do. It's like winning the Royal Rumble, but after WrestleMania, winning the Royal Rumble loses its cachet. You don't go on after... Roman Reigns isn't going to go on for the rest of this year saying that he's the Royal Rumble winner. He's going to go on and do other things or whatever. Same thing with King of the Ring, unless you give King of the Ring meaning. Now, you would have to scramble the WWE year, because WrestleMania is the quintessential pinnacle of the WWE. Now, the WWE year starts at WrestleMania. It goes to the next WrestleMania. The midpoint is SummerSlam, which is supposed to be the midpoint WrestleMania, for lack of a better term. Now, WrestleMania has an entirely other pay-per-view dedicated to WrestleMania build, does it not, in the Royal Rumble. There's 30 guys fighting for one prize. Now, it takes place in one night, but there's 30 guys in one pile, and one guy comes out on top. Draw out a long and drawn-out bracket of a tournament for something like the King of the Ring. You got a story that could stretch out several months leading to the King of the Ring. Now, what I am saying is not only replace Survivor Series with King of the Ring, but move it to the month or 2 months before SummerSlam. Not only will you have a long drawn-out storyline that could draw out a million other sub-feuds, you have a winner. You have a definitive #1 contender for your #2 pay-per-view. Now, much like the Royal Rumble, much like anybody eliminating anybody in the Royal Rumble can start a feud going forward or start a feud going into the coming year, anybody that eliminates anybody or costs anybody a bracket in the King of the Ring can do the same thing and provides us with infinite storytelling possibilities. Perfect example of that is what's going on with Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus, each of them costing the other one their prospective bracket in the King of the Ring this year on our way to seeing Neville versus Barrett, which was fucking amazing. Go watch my review. So what I want to know from you guys, bottom line, I have a question and then a sub-question. Should they replace Survivor Series with the King of the Ring? That's the big question. That's the main one I want you guys to answer. Throw it down in the box below. Yes, no, give me all your interpretations and insights as to why. And if they do replace Survivor Series with King of the Ring, should they put it before SummerSlam and use it as a storytelling tool? Because I think it would be fucking fantastic. I know I kind of lead every fan interaction with, here's a question, here's two sides, and this is what I would really like to see. I'm begging you guys, if you guys think I'm on drugs, if you think I'm trying to lead you one way or the other with these questions, please don't. If you agree with me, then embrace my concept and go with it. Go as far as you want it. Be creative. Put your insights and thoughts down in the box below. If you think this idea is absolutely bat fucking shit crazy, I am opening the floodgates. I am sitting here, you know, heart exposed, saying, come and tell me why you think I'm absolutely crack-tarded and why it wouldn't work, or why Survivor Series still holds a better place in your heart than King of the Ring. If you disagree with me, I'm not like other people. That is okay. Is that not what keeps the conversation going at the end of the day? So as I say, this month's conversation, this month's fan interaction, should they replace Survivor Series with King of the Ring, and should they use that King of the Ring to build SummerSlam? I really look forward to your answers. You guys have latched onto this the same way you latched onto my Ask the Phoenix concept. The interaction and the support I've had for this series, as new as it is fantastic. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to the recent burst of new subscribers I've had, the immense support I've gotten on Facebook in the past little while. I can't do anything other than tell you how appreciative I am of it, but I hope it's coming through. I hope it's reverberating through the lens here to your screen there, and I hope I got love. I got big hugs and love for all of you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys are the best viewers here on YouTube, obviously, but then again, I'm a bit biased. Anyways, that's it. That's all for now. I can't wait to see your your answers at the end of the month. For now, I've been Spaz Phoenix, your YWC reality check. Subscribe up there. Talk down there. Start a conversation. Keep this conversation going. Obviously, don't be a stranger. I'll talk to each and every last one of you, but for right now, I am tagging out. Bye, guys.